Wow. Look at the VinFast. Okay. Back a little bit.
So, I like to cover some of the basic stuff in here.
Okay.
So, first thing I'll run through is just some of your basic controls. So, on this side of the screen, you got your headlight controls here. You have auto high and low beam on this as well. As I drop down, the mirrors, they're adjusted by these buttons here on the steering wheel.
Sort of like the Tesla controls, right?
Yeah. And then when you want to switch, you just pick on screen which mirror you want to adjust.
Oh yeah, it's similar to Tesla, right? It's a little easier though. Tesla has menus like they're very convoluted. I had trouble adjusting the mirrors when I drove the Cybertruck. I couldn't figure it out. Oh my god, this is a lot better.
It was moved down here. This is your steering wheel adjustment. It runs off the same buttons there, so you can raise, lower, or telescope the wheel.
I like it pushed out. I want the seat closer. So Mercedes has you enter your height and it'll adjust the steering wheel and the seat and mirrors and everything. This won't do that, will it?
No, it won't do that. Yeah.
Well, that's a Mercedes only feature.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I can't put in 6 feet and it'll.
No, that'd be cool if it did. But
Mercedes does that.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
All right. Well.
So then as we go,
we have to do it the manual way. Okay.
As we get down here, I'll show you the.
Okay. How do I?
Yeah, you can touch.
Put auto. I gotta have auto. Okay.
Here you go.
That's better.
And you can sync each side if you want to as well.
I'll let you do yours. You do yours. I'll do mine. The cooled seats, right?
Yep.
Front and back.
Front and back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really impressive. I haven't seen cool. Well, I think on the Lincoln Navigator, you get cooled in the back too. Cooled and heated. This is different.
Yeah, you get all that there. So that's your moonroof here.
Moonroof.
So you can open both with one button, or you can just use the sliders to adjust those.
Oh, wait. Slide it back. Let there be lights. Okay. Pretty cool.
And on the sidebar here, this button is your heads-up display. So
great. Heads-up display. I love that.
So you should see it in front of you there.
I can see it, yeah.
You can edit it if you need to move it up and down. You just press this button, and then you can go up and down with it.
Yeah, you gotta raise it up. And get the seat just right. And then you can change the brightness probably.
Yeah, if you go back to what you've done adjusting.
I like it just like that.
So then you go back to this. And if I want to see that again, that's the brightness level.
Oh, okay.
And you can change the colors on it too.
Oh, cyan.
And you can have the nav.
Green, yeah, green's my color. I'll keep it green.
Cool.
Yeah, keep all the ads. I want all the information I can get, you know.
All right. So on the sidebar here too, you can move the car around. If I touch this, it'll open the trunk. If I slide this inside, so you just belt it in.
That's important. If I had kids, I'm sure. You want to make sure the little ones are safe. Yeah.
Exactly.
Start the good habits early.
Don't get bad habits early.
They don't get ice cream if they don't get the seatbelt on.
Bottom button here. This is some quick controls. So
yeah.
You got pet mode in here.
Oh, pet mode. It'll remind you have a doggy or a cat or something.
It leaves the screen
on there. Really?
Yeah.
Does it keep the climate control on too?
Yep.
So
and this pops up.
Nobody wants to see an overheated dog or frozen doggy if you're in the wrong part of the Alaska.
You've also got camp mode, which will leave the UI and the AC running if we're just hanging out in the car, or if you're charging it somewhere, you're sitting for a while. Cool. Valet mode will restrict certain features on the
it'll
car.
like limit the speed, probably lock the go box. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
you got to do that. You got to do that yourself, probably.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, valet mode. You don't want some valet attendant like doing burnouts and drag racing.
Exactly.
Who knows what else? Going Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know that replica Ferrari, if you remember.
Then you got drive modes here.
Cool.
So for the Plus model, you have 3. You have Eco, Normal, and Sport.
Okay.
Normal is a standard.
We're trying to break it, probably keep it on medium just to give you a little bit less.
Regen. I drive it on a high, but
let me start with high. I know high is usually.
This isn't as aggressive as like the Tesla.
The recuperation on the Mercedes EQS is pretty heavy, but you got the paddle shifters. You can adjust it. The paddle shifters are for the recuperation, on those cars. Yeah, you can put it in auto mode. Auto mode, it feels pretty good, but you can adjust the way you like it. Gotcha. Obviously, Mercedes is going to have more features in it, but it also costs about twice.
Well,
twice the price.
Huge price difference.
Figure about 120,000. So.
You familiar with creep mode? What that does?
Yeah.
Cool.
So creep mode, like you can coast a little bit, right?
Yeah, if you turn it off, you'll coast. When you let it off.
If you turn it off, it coasts.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Turn it on, it'll
if it's on and you're in gear, and you let off the brake, it will idle forward like a gas.
I don't like that. If it's an EV, I like the. No, I don't like that. I like to just stop. Where it is.
It will also act as a hill hold too. So
yes. I want to keep that off.
Okay.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And then,
it gives you the sensation of like an ice powered car.
Right.
Yeah. If it's an EV, I want it to hold itself. That's the whole point of new technology.
Just so when creep mode's off though, if you're on an incline, the car will roll back.
Oh, it will roll back. So
it does kind of act as a hill hold and that feature.
So how do you get it to stop from creeping back?
Put creep on.
Oh, and so let's put it on.
Yeah, he's going to drive it
okay.
again.
Yeah, put it back on. I wasn't really sure what.
No, that's okay. So home screen here, there's a few things we're not going to see because the connective services aren't on because you're in guest mode. So when you're owner, you'll have the nav turned on, a few other things. Jeff would normally be right.
I don't get to see the navigation until later.
No, I can show you my car what it looks like.
Okay,
but what it does
cool.
is, it's like any other standard nav system, but it will route plan for you. So if you're going to go on a long trip, it will plan all your charging out, where you're going to stop, how long you'll be there, how much percentage charge you'll have. It'll also pull up a list of all the charging stations around, no matter where you're at. So
can this use the Tesla superchargers?
Cannot.
It cannot.
Cannot.
You can use Electrify America.
Electrify America, EVgo, ChargePoint,
right.
all that stuff.
All the major ones.
Correct.
Except for Tesla.
Except for Tesla
supercharger.
You can get an adapter, but it's not that the infrastructure's not there. It's that Tesla hasn't authorized us to use.
I know the Tesla's authorized Ford.
Yeah.
So far, yeah. But
Ford, I think Rivian.
Someday everything's gonna use a Tesla standard charger.
Correct.
But for now, it's split up into different categories and groups.
And the interesting thing about Tesla's supercharger network too is even the brands that they do allow charge on their network, they don't open up all their chargers. So you get some of it, but
they're still selective.
Oh yeah, they still hold most of their chargers.
It's like a game of roulette. Will this one work or will this one not work?
Well, Plug Share, if you get the Plug Share app, it will tell you which ones are open to other cars.
They took the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I thought it was like all or nothing.
Nope. They especially in like big metro areas, like inner metro areas, they won't allow their cars to charge.
They're playing games with it. They want you to buy Tesla, of course.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So the home screen, you can move things around. You can just use your phone and hold this and delete things.
Okay. It starts jiggling, and you know what that means.
Exactly.
Someone's on the execution block.
Yeah. The Foursquare brings up all your apps.
Nice.
So